last 4 days.
Oh,
Good afternoon, sir.
yes.
Good
Good afternoon,
afternoon.
Neha. How are you, Neha?
I'm good, sir.
Where are you from in Uttarakhand?
Sir, I'm from Bageshwar district of Uttarakhand, sir.
Oh, okay. Good, good. And what is your inert desire to join the Central Armed Police Forces?
Sir, there are a few reasons behind this. So, firstly, my interests closely align with the nature and duties of the force, which require discipline and determination, which is something I also value. And, sir, along with that, forces allow us to feel a spectrum of emotions like there is camaraderie, there is joy, stress, which will give me various life experiences. And, sir, along with that, the discipline culture there and the rigorous training of forces will help me in developing resilience. And sir, it is also seen as a matter of pride in our society, joining forces, and it will also give me a respectable professional career, sir.
Okay, so you are combining the pride and the passion together. Very good. I'm happy to hear that. And they talk about one nation, one force. Everything is becoming one nation today as a political philosophy, but it is also getting into administrative structure. So they feel that it is easier to manage one force instead of multiple forces. CRPF, CASF, BSF. Why? Have just one central armed police force. Do you think this will work out?
So, in my opinion, I believe that if there is a one force, it will bring uniformity. There will be better decision making, and it will also help in operational readiness because there will be cohesion between the forces.
But why do we have different forces now? What is the philosophy behind it? Because we have to move away from the current philosophy to achieve that one nation, one force. So, what is the current philosophy? Why do we have multiple forces, each one specializing in areas and type of activities?
Yes, sir. As currently we have different forces, we have in CAPF also there are five forces. This is because the nature of our boundaries, we have different boundaries. With in the northern region, we have hilly terrain and difficult region. So for that, we have make a different force like the ITBP. For the porous region, we have made the SSB, and for the difficult terrain in the north eastern region and in the western region, we have made BSF. So every border has different challenges. So to tackle these challenges, we made different forces.
Okay. Sometime back, we were always talking about this concept, winning hearts and minds. Did you hear about it?
Yes,
In what connection, what context?
uh, I'm not sure, but maybe our honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi said that
But in what connection he used this term, winning hearts and minds?
of the country of the people of our country, sir.
Okay, okay. You're off the mark. Actually, it was when we talked about the left-wing extremism, when we were trying to combat, we wanted to win over them, winning hearts and minds. Not only the extremists, but also the locals who were giving massive support to the insurgents and the other operations which were carried out by the insurgents. Okay. In the uniformed armed police forces, man management, I would say man and woman management, because even women are entering the police forces today, is a very critical issue. How do you think this can be tackled?
But I believe that for that we need to increase the representation of women in the forces, as the government has made a policy of increasing the number of women in the CRPF and CISF up to 33% of the force, and similarly in the BSF, ITBP also 14-15% of the. And so along with that, what we can do is gender sensitization, which will minimize the misconception, and it will bring gender equality in the force.
Which of your hobbies and interests align well with your functioning in the Central Armed Police?
So, sir, can you repeat the question?
Which you have hobbies and interests. Which are the hobbies and interests which will align well with your assignments in the Central Armed Police Force?
Sir, as my hobbies is reading books and cooking, which I can use effectively mostly in all the courses. But my interest of trekking, I believe that I can use very effectively in the courses like ITBP and SSB, where patrolling through walking is more required because the terrain is difficult and the vehicle cannot operate in that region. Sir.
Okay, Neha, sir will ask you questions.
Yes, Neha, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
So your first choice is ITBP.
Yes, sir.
And by all means, the toughest job means ITPBP is managing the toughest terrain. Hmm?
Sir, I would say that every force has its own difficulties. ITBP has also its difficulties as it is operating in uh, extreme weather conditions and in high altitude. But like ITBP, every force has some challenges. I wouldn't say that it is the only force which have challenges.
Okay, good, good, good. And tell me, you were saying one nation, one force will be a good idea. Initially, you supported it, right?
Sir, if there is a single law, then it can help in bringing uniformity. But sir, as uh, the geography of our country is, then we need different forces. I said,
Okay, let us put it in other way. I mean, the other aspect of this issue. So now, if you look at the sanctioned manpower and actual available manpower with all these CAPF, including Assam Rifles, it will be more than 6 lakhs. Is it possible to manage such a huge force
sir, with
with single agency?
sir, if there better coordination and we make rules and follow them
Mhm.
effectively, so it can be. Sir.
It can be. You don't look confident about this issue. Why?
Sir, because we have different, as I said earlier, also that India has a, different geography. We have different borders, and every border present different challenges. So we need to tackle them. We need different forces to provide them different training. And if we have a single force, then the training will be almost similar. So it cannot match the requirement to tackle those challenges in different borders.
So even then, you mean to say if we have a single paramilitary force, we have to train people for different kind of challenges and terrains. There will be multiple training modules.
Sorry, sir. I'll have to read more on that.
Hmm. Okay. So what are your hobbies? You are reading books,
Yes, sir.
cooking and trekking. So which type of books you are reading?
Sir, I read fiction books.
Fiction. The latest book you read?
Sir, I read Thousand Splendid Sun by Khalid Hussain.
Okay. Tell me about what it is.
Sir, the book is based on condition of Afghan women during the 4 decades of turmoil in the Afghanistan. Firstly, the USSR invasion, and then civil war in the country, and after that, Taliban invasion. So, how women suffered in that system and the patriarchy. So, the book is based on the story of two women. One is Mariam, and second is Leila. Then, how they suffered and how they cooperated and uh, became resilient in that environment.
So now patriarchy is very important, right?
Yes.
That is everywhere in all countries, almost across the globe. So you can tell me how it is different in India from Afghanistan, patriarchy.
Sir, uh, as India also has some structural biasness in our society, and in Afghanistan we can also see that. But in Afghanistan, the government promotes the patriarchy, where it restricts the women rights and do not allow them employment, education. But in India, the government is working towards women empowerment, where the government is uh, launching schemes for the empowerment of women, for their education, for better health services.
So you mean to say in Afghanistan the patriarchy is in a way government sponsored also?
Yes, sir, as we have seen in their schemes.
Now, let me give you a situation in India when we are passing, it's a question of giving a representation or reservation to women in parliament and state legislature, right?
Yes,
Who is deciding whether they should be given or not?
sir, all the MPs, member of parliament, is deciding that
No, forget about MPs. Who is deciding?
the women should get the reservation or not. Who is
Yes, 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 yes.
the member of parliament who are there is
No,
deciding.
it's a political parties dominated by men.
Men.
Almost means they all
Yes,
means we look at the party structure, so their working committees, etc., means they are dominated by men only,
yes,
right? And
yes.
then they say our share should not be reduced, not out of 543, 33%, but let us increase the strength of the parliament. So do you think it's not a form of patriarchy?
So the reason behind that was so that the present MPs do not lose their seat, whether it is men or women, because there are also 78 women
Hmm.
in the parliament also, sir. So it
Hmm.
It was for everyone, sir, not for only the male member of parliament.
No, that is okay. That's what is there. Means that is why reservation is being provided for women. But if the share of men is reduced for the time being, and out of 543 we give 33% to women, naturally men will lose certain share. But they are not willing. That is what I'm trying to say.
So, in my opinion, the reason can be that to bring diversity in the parliament, so that
Well, that is a different issue. Anyway, leave it. Okay, we'll. So fine. When is your interview?
sir, it is on 12th May. Sir.
12th May. So barely a week. Okay,
Yes, sir.
all the best, Neha. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.